Video today. Have been convicted of second-degree murder. Unbelievably, he was released on parole.
So, and please, just because I say members, do not be on my channel. I know some of you guys do that. I saw it before. And if you ever watch this room and ban them one more time, I'm gonna ban you from my channel. I can tell who it is, but if you ban me, I know you banned Jerome. You guys are banders. Don't like anybody in band. Bander.
Investigators learned
Okay.
disappeared.
And down
Philadelphia police pulled Omar
so
over
I
for
can
questioning.
let's contact me.
To interview Omar about the Amy Willard case, but they couldn't find him. So the search.
You both have a perfect driving record.
Until one America, so American skin.
Perfect.
Don't you
Drivers with
represent
accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise your rates due to your first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
AML leukemia. I went through 4 rounds of chemo. I have osteosarcoma. It's a serious thing, and you can die from that.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer will not survive.
Cancer was the last thing on our mind.
It just is the most horrific nightmare that you could possibly be in.
You can join the fight to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
If you have to face something like this, these are the people that you want to be by your side.
St. Jude is strength, hope, love. That's what gets you past the hardest times in your life.
Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live.
I want other kids to be brave because they're working really hard and they're trying to find more cures.
Please call now and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope with your gift of just $19.
Aren't you guys lucky you're healthy?
St. Jude's given me the gift of my daughter. To be here today. I thought that I would be holding my baby's hand while she died.
St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer. Call now and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope.
You're not fighting by yourself, you're fighting with St. Jude. Keep fighting your life.
Please join our fight to end childhood cancer.
I don't know how a father could kill their own children.
You can see
a father can kill their own children if they really want to.
so we can have answers.
An all-new episode of John Walsh tomorrow night at 9 on HLN.
Seems to be so many of them these days.
It's the final season of Downton Abbey, and Vision TV wants you to make some beautiful British memories of your own. Win a spectacular 8-day trip for 2 to London, Devon, and Cornwall, worth over $9,000. Brought to you by Trafalgar Tours and Visit Britain. To enter, watch Downton Abbey Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Then go to visiontv.ca to answer a question about the show.
Morning
Express with Robin Meade. Weekdays at 6 on HLN.
I think your battery's running low, buddy.
A year after Amy Willard's murder, there had been another attempted carjacking in Philadelphia. Information provided by the victim identified Arthur Bomar, but police couldn't find him. Not long afterwards, another woman called police to report a man trying to break into her third-floor apartment. The man was arrested and identified himself as Peter Thomas Love. In his pocket was a set of car keys to a Honda automobile.
They determined that there was a
I love you guys. You love your old Grants?
Yeah.
To Arthur Bomar, assigned to a 1993 Ford Escort owned by Arthur Bomar.
Police also discovered that Peter Thomas Love was an alias. He was, in fact, Arthur Bomar. But why was Bomar's license plate on a Honda and not on his 1993 Ford Escort? The answer was simple. The car was stolen. It belonged to Maria Cabuenos, a 25-year-old woman who had been missing for 3 months. Investigators believe that Cabuenos was abducted while driving on Route 476, the same highway where Amy Willard had been attacked. Dried blood was found in the trunk on Maria's car, which Bomar was driving. Both bumpers were slightly scraped, like Amy Willard's car.
这是青藏剑和你师叔身上那把倚天剑，双剑合璧，可以天下无敌。英雄者，小则城墙除恶，匡扶正义；大则为国尽忠，尽失地。
He had been with a family. It was not a family, it was a young woman that he was seeing. This woman had a child.
But Bomar's fiancée contradicted that. She said she was at Smokey Joe's bar on the night Amy Willard disappeared. Police re-examined the evidence, looking for any clues that would tie Bomar to the murder. 1 year after her daughter's death, Gail Willard, who worked as an emergency room nurse, asked to see pictures of Amy's injuries.
I looked at the picture of what they were calling a diamond-shaped pattern, and this is a burn. That was not a burn from a flame. It was either a burn that her body came in contact with something that had the ridges on it, but it was a burn imprint, and it was uneven.
Investigators immediately searched for Bomar's Ford Escort, the car he was driving at the time Amy disappeared, but they got bad news. The car had been involved in an automobile accident a few months after Amy's disappearance.
So they tracked the towing company and asked where that car was towed to. It was the green Ford Escort that had been actually sitting in a field next to this tow truck company for almost a year's time. So it had been, there's a potential piece of great evidence that has not had the chance to be forensically analyzed.
An external examination of the Escort showed slight damage to the front bumper. At least one of the car's tires was a 440 13-inch tire, the same type of tire which made the impression found at the crime scene.
Our Lakeland Friend examiner in Harrisburg was able to say that the tire was not only consistent in make, model, size, but also in wear, which is helpful. It's another piece of the puzzle. So the forensics in our case were absolutely critical.
Bomar's car had been exposed to the elements without its roof for almost a year, so it was no surprise.
He had learned all of the techniques of cleaning up blood.
Until police took a much closer look.
We literally took the car apart. We removed the seats, we removed the carpeting, we did vacuumings for trace evidence. We took the door panel apart, and behind the door panel we found some blood.
Tests later showed that the blood found on the passenger's door was Amy Willard's. But the most shocking discovery was something police noticed underneath the vehicle as it was being towed.
And looking at the oil pan, we were both in agreement right then and there that that was the same mark that was left on Amy Willard's body.
The pattern of X's and O's on the oil pan was eerily similar to the marks on Amy's body. An expert at the Armed Forces Institute of Pathology confirmed that the pattern on the oil pan was consistent with the marks on Amy's body.
A morning TV host with a mysterious new gig.
She told me.
Watch this sweet like snap.
It comes flying off or flips on its side, our hopes of getting more gold to go.
The heavy plant tests the winch cable's 50-ton limit. The plant is ready to make the journey to the new cut on Lower Spruce Creek.
You owe me a bike? Rubber ducky, we're on our way. Successful. We didn't break it. The sooner dirt's going through it, the sooner we'll have some fun.
Okay, that's gonna be the end of my video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.